Yo, guys, Urban Barz brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. And guys, it's quite a solemn occasion, guys, because it's exactly one whole year since our man Sidhu Moosewala was tragically murdered. And I'm going to say the word, yes, he was murdered, guys. He was taken out. Really? Really? He was only like 28 years of age, guys. And yeah, I'm not going to go too much into all the ins and outs of what happened, but guys, it is a sad day. And today is the anniversary of that tragic death. But guys, I wanted to do something. So today I'm going to have two or three reactions to our man Sidhu Moosewala. The summer months were great, guys, here because when Sidhu was dropping his album, the Moosetape, we used to always run downstairs and just check out what he was releasing. And there seemed to be a release almost each and every week, sometimes twice a week, guys. And then he dropped No Name from out of nowhere, guys. And it was going to be another great summer last year, but that was tragically cut short. But here at Urb'n Barz, guys, really and truly, Sidhu Moosewala is one of the guys, if not the person, who actually inspired me to start doing reactions. So I have a lot to say thank you to Sidhu Moosewala for. And guys, as they say, legends never die. So let's check out this track, guys, and it's 295, and it's from our man Sidhu Moosewala. The kid.
दस पुत तेरा हैड डाउन कास तो चंगा भला हसदा सी मौन कास तो आ जेड़े दरवाजे विच बोर्ड चक्की खड़े आ मैं चंगी तरह जानदा आ कौन कास तो कुछ इत्थे चांदी चमकाउणा चाहुंदे ने कुछ तैनू फड़ थल्ले लाउणा चाहुंदे ने कुछ कन्ने आए इत्थे भुखे फेमदे नाम लेके तेरा अगे आउणा चाहुंदे ने.
Guys, just the music on this track is incredible, guys. I love the brass, I love the horns and everything. And Sidhu, his voice, I always call him SMW. His voice is it's I don't know, it just melts on you, doesn't it, guys? He's such a beautiful, beautiful tone. The tone of his voice is beautiful. And literally, my man, his lyrics were always from the heart, guys. Always from the heart. I'm gonna replay that, guys, and let's check out the beauty that was our man Sidhu Moosewala.
दस पुत तेरा हैड डाउन कास तो चंगा भला हसदा सी मौन कास तो आ जेड़े दरवाजे विच बोर्ड चक्की खड़े आ मैं चंगी तरह जानदा आ कौन कास तो कुछ इत्थे चांदी चमकाउणा चाहुंदे ने कुछ तैनू फड़ थल्ले लाउणा चाहुंदे ने कुछ कन्ने आए इत्थे भुखे फेमदे नाम.
Oh, some people are here to put you down. Some are fame whores, as they say. You know, they just want to be there in the limelight. And some want the spotlight by saying your name. So there's some people who are truly not your friend. You know, they're using you to get themselves ahead. It's ridiculous, guys, that people are like that in this day and age. And guys, I just listen to the music there. I just love those little piano notes. I love the brass of the trumpets, guys. I just love it. It's so open to let Sidhu do what he does best. And his singing voice, he sings like an angel, guys. An angel. I always said that Sidhu was the best there was, and he was going to be the megastar, the biggest star in the whole entire world. He was just taken too quickly from us, guys.
मुसीबत तां मर्दां ते पैंदी रहिंदी ऐ दबी ना तू दुनिया स्वाद लैंदी ऐ नाले जेड़े रस्ते ते तू तुरिया इत्थे बदनामी हाई रेट मिलूगी नित कंट्रोवर्सी करेट मिलूगी धर्मां दे नाम ते डिबेट मिलूगी सच बोलेगा तां मिलू 295 जे करेगा तरक्की पुत्त हेट मिलूगी नित कंट्रोवर्सी करेट मिलूगी धर्मां दे नाम ते डिबेट मिलूगी सच बोलेगा तां मिलू 295 जे करेगा तरक्की पुत्त हेट मिलूगी.
Oh my goodness. And so I remember checking this track out a year or so ago with the 295. And the 295 was a law that was placed in India, and I think there was a 295 and a 295 Part A, and it was literally about defining worship, and it's about defining how people can insult people who worship in their religions. So they could actually use that law against you and say that you've insulted a certain religion or a certain part of a religion, etc. And that could be punishable by imprisonment or by a fine, etc. But I think what this track is talking about, guys, is that how people are using that against people like Sidhu. Oh, sorry, there's a problem with my computer. What else can you expect, guys? What else can you expect? Expect the unexpected. But they were going to use that against Sidhu Moosewala, to use that against him, you know, to try and bring him down by any means necessary, guys, because our man was becoming too vocal. He was becoming too vocal in the politics of everything that was happening in his native land. He was putting his head up above the parapets, and people don't like it when you point out truths and you speak out on truth, guys. They do not like it because you're challenging the status quo, and they do not like that, guys. So they'll use any means necessary to either silence you or take you out, and that is not a good thing. I'm just going to wheel that back a bit, guys, and I'll check it
ਅੱਜ ਕਈ ਵਿਚੋਂ ਸੱਭਿਆਚਾਰ ਜੁੱਟ ਕੇ ਜਣਾ ਖਣਾ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਏ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਉੱਠ ਕੇ ਇੰਜ ਲੱਗੇ ਰੱਬ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਹੱਥ ਖੜੇ ਕਰ ਗਿਆ ਪੜਾਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਸੁਬਾ ਅਖਬਾਰ ਉੱਠ ਕੇ ਚੁੱਪੜੇ ਉਹ ਪੁੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਭੇਦ ਖੋਲੀ ਦੇ ਲੀਡਰ ਨੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੱਕਦਾਰ ਗੋਲੀ ਦੇ ਉਹ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਜਵਾਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾ ਜਾਉਣ ਤੇ ਸਟੀਵਿਆ ਰੱਖੇ ਬਣੇ ਫਿਰਦੇ ਉਹ ਮਾਂ ਬੋਲੀ ਦੇ ਆਓ ਝੂਠ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੇ ਫੈਕਟ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਨੇ ਚੋਰ ਬੰਦੇ ਉਰੋਂ ਦੇ ਸਮਾਜ ਸੇਵੀ ਨੇ ਸੱਚ ਵਾਲਾ ਬਾਣਾ.
True facts, social workers are the robbers here. So the people who are actually meant to be doing good for you are the people who are actually taken away from you. And I was just listening to our man Sidhu Moosewala's voice. And guys, the subtitles are there for you to check out. So for once, we've got some subtitles here. But listening to Sidhu Moosewala's voice, it is such an incredible voice, guys. And it's such a shame he's been taken away from us. He's got one of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard. Not just beautiful, but it's very expressive. You can feel the pain in that voice, guys, but you can feel the emotion, and you can feel the passion, you know. I mean, our man was passionate about what he was getting himself into, and he knew it could lead to a lot of bad things coming up against him, but he knew he had to speak out about it. He had to speak on it, guys. And it's a brave person who speaks upon issues where he knows there are repercussions. It's a brave person, people. Trust me on that. Brave person who knows that when that person speaks out and speaks out on their truth, that they are opening themselves out for repercussions and reprisals. That is a brave, brave person, guys.
ਬੰਦੇ ਉਰੋਂ ਦੇ ਸਮਾਜ ਸੇਵੀ ਨੇ ਸੱਚ ਵਾਲਾ ਬਾਣਾ ਪਾ ਜੋ ਲੋਕ ਲੁੱਟਦੇ ਸਜ਼ਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਛੇਤੀ ਮੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਵਿਤ ਕੰਟਰੋਵਰਸੀ ਕਰੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਧਰਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਡਿਬੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲੇਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਮਿਲੂ 295 ਜੇ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਪੁੱਤ ਹੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਵਿਤ ਕੰਟਰੋਵਰਸੀ ਕਰੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਧਰਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਡਿਬੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲੇਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਮਿਲੂ 295 ਜੇ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਪੁੱਤ ਹੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਆਓ ਲੋਕ ਵੱਟੇ ਮਾਰਦੇ ਆ ਭਦੇ ਰੁੱਖਾਂ ਤੇ ਮਿੰਟਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਮਾਵਾਂ ਕੁੱਖਾਂ ਤੇ ਕੌਣ ਕੁੱਤਾ ਕੌਣ ਦੱਲਾ ਕੰਜਰੇ ਆ ਕੌਣ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਰਟੀਫਿਕੇਟ ਦੇਣ ਫੇਸਬੁੱਕਾਂ ਤੇ ਲੀਡਰ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਆਟਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੋਟਾਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਮਾਰਦੇ.
I just want to go back to what you're saying about the politicians. So politicians please people by giving them flour. Really? Then they slap them with dirty policies after getting votes. So literally, they're giving them something but taking it away with the other hand. You know, the sleight of politics, the sleight of hand, guys. It's incredible. And it's always when it comes to voting, guys, that's when you'll start to feel you feel the oppression. You know, you'll feel that you're forced to do something, or they try and force you to do something against your will to maintain the status quo there. And it's such a massive shame, guys. And sorry, just because I wanted to say something before and I just forgot what I was going to say. But what our man's saying about the 295 law is that they're actually abusing that law, because once they, you know, they can slap it on you, and literally it's then up to you to defend yourself and to prove that what they say is not true. And it's the same thing I've said about what I've always said about freedom of speech, guys. They will use anything against you once they know that you are someone who wants to speak out. And I've always said this, guys, here at my channel, I believe in freedom of speech for everyone, guys. But once they know that, they don't like it, because someone who's like in favor of like things like freedom of speech, etc., they look at them as someone who's like an outlaw, a renegade. You know, they look at them as someone who, you know, like sometimes they call these people divas, etc., because these people aren't people that they can control. Because a person who wants to speak their mind and speak the truth is not an easily led or an easily controllable person. And someone who is not easily led or easily controllable is someone who is not one of them. You know what I'm saying? Is someone who is going to be a problem for them. Because if they want to put anything out there, someone like myself is going to speak up about it and get myself into trouble. But I've got big enough shoulders, guys, so come with it.
ਤੇਰੀ ਅਤੇ ਉਹਦੀ ਮਾਂ ਚ ਫਰਕ ਹੈ ਕੀ ਅਕਲ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਥੋੜੀ ਲੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਨਿਤ ਕੰਟਰੋਵਰਸੀ ਕਰੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਧਰਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਡਿਬੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲੇਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਮਿਲੂ 295 ਜੇ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਪੁੱਤੇ ਹੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਤੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਤੱਕ ਅੱਗੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਦਮ ਕਰਕੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਫੋਟੋ ਨਹੀਂ ਖਿਚਾਉਂਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਚੰਮ ਕਰਕੇ ਕੌਣ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਰੱਬ 'ਚ ਯਕੀਨ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਲੋਕ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਜੱਜ ਉਹਦੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੂੰ ਝੁਕਿਆ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਹੋਇਆ ਕੋਡਾ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੱਗ ਤੇਰੇ ਸਿਰ ਤੇ ਤੂੰ ਰੋਡਾ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ ਪੁੱਛ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਠੇਕੇਦਾਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਡਾ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਪੰਥ ਕੱਲਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ
like that. So this religion is also ours, it's not only yours. So this is what I'm saying about the use and the abuse and the misuse of powers. It's
ਗੰਦੀਆਂ ਸਿਆਸਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਕੱਢ ਦਿਓ ਹੋ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਜੋਗਾ ਛੱਡ ਦਿਓ ਹੋ ਕਿਸੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਸਿਰ ਨਹੀਂਓ ਕੇਸ ਲੱਭਣੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਛੇਤੀ ਐਸੀਡੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਨਿਤ ਕੰਟਰੋਵਰਸੀ ਕਰੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਧਰਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਡਿਬੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲੇਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਮਿਲੂ 250
You'll get 295 by speaking truth. And listen, people, I think this is kind of where they don't mind you doing certain things, guys, but once it threatens the status quo, or from their perspective, or it threatens their position, their threshold, you have become a problem. you have now become a problem. And once they deem that you've become a problem, you have to be silenced by any means necessary. So if it's by laying down the 295, by it's laying down these things like cancel culture, this, that, and the third, they'll do it. They'll do it. Oh, sorry. So what was that about the illiterate people? So most of the illiterate people joins the media. They also speak the same lie repeatedly. And it's the same truth, isn't it, guys? If you repeat the same lie enough times, people start to believe it. ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਜਨਾਨੀਆਂ ਨਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਚੁਗਲੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਸ਼ੂਦ ਨਾਮ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਆ ਚੱਜ ਦਾ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਤੇ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਭਾਲਦੇ ਵਿਵਾਦ ਨੇ ਐਵੇਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਫਸਾਦ ਨੇ 24 ਘੰਟੇ ਨਾਲੇ ਨਿੰਦ ਤੇ ਪਰਾਉਣੇ ਨੂੰ ਨਾਲੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਕੱਲੇ ਕੱਲੇ ਗੀਤ ਯਾਦ ਨੇ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਔਖੀ ਹੋਈ ਐ ਕਰਾਉੜ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਨੇ ਐਵੇਂ ਸਾਲੇ ਲਾਉੜ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਪਰ ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ ਰੱਖੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਯਾਦ ਪੁੱਤਰਾ ਆ ਬਾਪੂ ਤੇਰਾ ਬੜਾ ਆ ਪਰਾਉੜ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਤੂੰ ਦਬ ਗਿਆ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਨੇ ਵਹਿਮ ਪਾਲਿਆ ਉੱਠ ਪੁੱਤ ਝੋਟਿਆ ਓਏ ਮੂਸੇ ਵਾਲਿਆ ਜੇ ਐਵੇਂ ਰਿਹਾ ਗੀਤਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲਦਾ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਪੀੜ੍ਹੀ ਐਜੂਕੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਨਿਤ ਕੰਟਰੋਵਰਸੀ ਕਰੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਧਰਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਡਿਬੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲੇਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਮਿਲੂ 295 ਜੇ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਪੁੱਤ ਹੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ Yeah, I'm so sorry about that, guys. The system crashed, as I knew it would. Whenever I do some really important songs, guys, with a real important message, something goes wrong with the system. Really? But let's carry on with our man SNW and 295. So that was really important, guys. We just go back a second. So it says here, and they learned every song of mine. And guys, I've known this thing for years. I remember years ago there was a shock jock years ago called Howard Stern, and people didn't like him because people thought he was rude and did all this, that, and the third, whatever. But Howard Stern's fans, like his show is like 3 hours long. They'd listen to maybe half the show, but the people who hated Howard Stern would listen to either the whole show or like 80% of the show. And it's really funny. It's the same thing in every single case. The more someone is opposed to you, the more they will listen to you and try and learn every single thing you do so they can pick flaws in what you're doing and what you're saying. Or not even just pick flaws, but to take what you're saying and what you're doing out of context to use against you. And this is so important what you just said here. And also they learned every song of mine. Really? I love that. So this is a message from Sidhu Moosewala's father to him, his son, just saying to him, no matter what, I am proud of you. Always remember that. You know, they may use things against you. They may try and put you down. They may try and crush you. But remember, I'm always proud of you, son. Get up my ball, Moosewala. Oh, and if you speak the truth in all your songs, the future generations will be an educated one. And this is it, guys. They're trying to dumb us down. But when people speak up and stand up and speak the truth, then we will educate them. I'm just going to wheel that again, guys. That is so important.
ਨਿਤ ਕੰਟਰੋਵਰਸੀ ਕਰੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਧਰਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਡਿਬੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲੇਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਮਿਲੂ 295 ਜੇ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਪੁੱਤ ਹੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ
Gosh, guys, this is one of the most beautiful records I've ever heard. Just when you hear the little pianos going down there, the beautifully just the elongated bass lines, guys, going on there. But the message with the song is so important. Every single element of this track was fantastic. This was 295 of our man Sidhu Moosewala, and it was off the Moosetape album, guys. And it's one of the tracks that, oh my gosh, it's beautiful in every single sense. I mean, the message that it was conveying, you know, from father to son, you know, to say, stay with your convictions, guys. You know, this is your conviction, stay with it because it's true. No matter what they throw at you, they're going to throw 295 at you. But guys, speak the truth and you'll educate the children of the future. You'll educate everyone, you know, speak the truth and stand up. You know, you're the bull, Moosewala. You are the bull. Oh my gosh, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. And it is a solemn occasion, guys. It's one whole year since our man Sidhu Moosewala was absolutely murdered and taken from us, guys. It's a sad day, but it's also a day where we should commemorate our man Sidhu Moosewala. We should commemorate what he's done in such a short space of time. He was only 28 years of age, guys. He hadn't even started out on his journey. And that's the sad thing, guys. But what I think we should be proud of, we should always remember, was he was a man of conviction. You know, all people say this, that, and the third about him, but he was absolutely ready to absolutely stand up for what he believed in. And he went there, even though they took away his I don't even know what you call it, his guard. You know, the people who were meant to be guarding, they took that away from him. He still went about his business because he thought it was too important. So guys, that is a message for all of us, guys. If we really believe in what we do and we have conviction, we need to stand up for what we believe in and do what we feel is necessary to actually achieve it. So that was our man Sidhu Moosewala. That was 295, guys. And yeah, it's been a whole year, the 29th of May. Really? It's incredible, guys, and it's such a sad day to remember. But we have to remember one thing, guys. Our man's music will live forever. His voice will live forever. Legends never die. Legends never die. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'm going to be doing another 2 or 3 more reactions just to, be commemorative to our man Sidhu Moosewala. I'd appreciate if you check out those reactions, and if you, give them a like, give them a share, and hit the notification bell to let you know that I'm dropping more reactions. But guys, look after yourselves, look after each other, and make certain you come back to the next Urban Bars reaction, guys.